Yo, it's your boy the Dear Double Z Ina kama kawa niko back again with another video, and today I wanted to talk to you young artists or musicians because of something I was thinking about, like the 3 important things that you guys need to develop, especially if you want to be successful in this music thing and to stay in it long term. You need to have like these 3 things, this mindset shifts. I'm just stating like 3 things. I know there are many things out there that you guys need to know, but I'm just giving you like 3 things that I was thinking about and I thought that are important for you if you're in fact, especially if you're starting out in the game or you've been there but you're not been there for long, and even if you're established and you're feeling like you're stuck somewhere, this could be of help to you. And it's also of help to me because these are just my introspective thoughts, what I think about every day, and I'm just decided to share with you guys. I'm a VP. So the first thing that I think you guys need to know and to help you to shift your mindset to be successful and stay long in this rap game, especially just as an artist, first thing is to know and to believe in yourself. What do I mean by this? I mean like you need to know yourself, and knowing yourself you need to assess, like understand who you are, why you're doing this music, what are you doing it for. You understand? Like, let me just list them down. Like, you need to know who you are, know where you're from, know what you represent, and when to make moves, why you're doing it, and how you're going to do it. Yeah, these are just the 5 W's and 1 H. I know most of you guys went to school, na mkulala darasani. So you need to analyze and understand yourself first and foremost, so that you don't go into this thing blind. Understand your strengths and your weaknesses, where you come from. Yeah, it's just a basic thing. Like you just need to be realistic with yourself and be honest with yourself and whatever you represent. And the second thing is that you really need to believe in yourself. If you want to be successful, especially in rap, you need to believe yourself. You need to have like self-belief needs to be at a high level. You need even to be like delusional if you must, especially if you're young. You need to be delusional and believe you can be whatever you want to be. Yeah, believe you're the greatest or you can be the greatest, and this will help you a lot. Like, you can see many artists, you can see any successful artist that you know out there is someone who believes in themselves. Like, you can think they are self-deluded, but this is something that can lead you to a path to greatness. You can look at like the Kenyan artists, those we consider like the goats, the greatest of all time. Someone like Khaligraph Jones, you can see how he believes in himself. Like, every day he affirms it to himself. Look at people like Octopizzo. Look at people like King Kaka. Like, just even the names that they give themselves, these guys really believe in themselves. And you don't have to be like the best out there, but if you believe in yourself, you're going to succeed. And trust me in this, because you can look at someone like Steve Simpleboy. He's someone who can say he's like successful in this shit. And someone like Ngesh, ule demwa Nyaururu, or I don't know where she's from, Nyandarua, something like that. Like, believing in yourself is the first step if you want to be really successful in this music. Another thing that you need to do as an artist, especially if you're young and you're starting out, or even if you have an open mind, you don't have to be young as long as you're doing this thing, is that you need to be willing to learn always, and you should learn this early on. Like, you should make the world your classroom. By saying this, I mean that you should be able to be like book smart. You need to study them books, yeah, and you also need to be street smart. You need to understand how the street works. You need to understand how the hustlers be, how the pimps be, how the game is played in the streets. Like, because hip-hop is a street game, the more you have like street knowledge and how to maneuver in the streets, the more things you have in your content and what you tell the people. So you should make this like your mission early on. Like, you should be learning from everyone that you meet, understand how people operate in the streets, yeah, and also be able like to have like mentors early on in your life, to have people that you look up to and you listen to, who are ready to teach you how the world works, and also how you can gain more skills that can advance you in this music. Like, you should learn, like, look at your favorite rappers, like study the greats, like make it your mission to understand the mechanics of the underworld and the mechanics of how the music industry works, because that's hip-hop at its core. Understand the hip-hop culture. Don't just be an ignorant person, yeah, just trying to rap, because you won't make it. Look at any successful artist that you know out there. They are intelligent people. They are people who make it a mission to understand how things work. So learning it should be your like lifelong mission in this music, and this will allow you to grow as well, and also to develop as an artist, and make your music more deep and more rich. Like you have something to tell people because you have like a broad mindset, you know. So this is the second thing that I want you guys to do, especially you listening to me right now. I want you to go and make this world your classroom if you want to be like successful and have a long-term mindset to survive in the music industry. Another thing that I think is very important is to develop is something called social intelligence. Yeah, I won't define this for you because I also want you, like I've said, I want you to be learners. So I need you to go out there and research what this is about. I'll just tell you like a rough idea of what it is. So social intelligence is like you need to understand, like as a musician or as a rapper, you're someone who is a bit eccentric. You're not like the regular people out there. Yeah, nowadays they call them NPCs, like people who are just like players in a game, but they are not like, they don't have the part. So you're not like that. You're someone who's eccentric, someone who's thinking creative, you know. You're an artist, you're a creator. So you need to have something called social intelligence. Like I can give you an example of any rapper that you know or any artist that you know who's successful. They probably have this. And any rapper that you thought at some point these guys are talented, they're going to become successful, I know you've seen so many of those out there, but they faded up with time. So these guys, they most probably lacked in this thing called social intelligence. And also you can see some people who you think they are not very talented, but they get to be successful in the music. And these people, most likely, they also have this thing called social intelligence, and that's why they're successful. So I can say this thing is something that is very important for you guys to go and learn about and to understand. Yeah, you can go and research it online or anywhere. Go and read the books, and you can see like some rappers that you've seen that have ended up in jail, or some rappers that have died prematurely in the streets. Yeah, I'm not saying that this is necessarily a bad thing, because if it's your intention to do that and it makes sense to you, yeah, it makes profit to you or your family, and you want to do it, that's up to you. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but I want you guys to like have this knowledge, because it will help you avoid like unnecessary drama and, let's say, like friction in your life, like how you deal with your friends and family. And also you need to understand like how to play the game, you know. Basically this is the thing, like social intelligence is just learning how to play the game, like learning the politics, how to maneuver around people who don't understand what you're doing, around to maneuver people who envy you, like how do you relate to bosses. I've said this in a previous video. Like how to deal with the producers, you know, fellow artists, how to relate to them, because every successful person has learned this either the easy way or the hard way, like how to maneuver. It's just called social intelligence, and this is a very important thing for you guys to go and learn. You can go and research about it. Yeah, and basically today I was just making a brief video giving up my insights out here in the sunset. I didn't have much to say, but be sure this week or in coming weeks I'll have more content coming out in our YouTube channel. There, go and subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Like always, man, I appreciate all those guys that come here to listen. And today's parting shot is just go and search for more tips and be willing to learn. That was the main thing today I was trying to tell you guys, or I was trying to tell you, the person who's listening to me. Go and learn out there and understand who you are, and make it your life's mission to learn, and also have the social intelligence, be able to understand how the world works, so that you don't project your emotions on people and people's expectations. You should like not project your emotions, but you should understand the hidden intentions in people, you know. What really motivates people? What are the expectations that people have out of you, and how can you take advantage of this to excel in this game? These are just these are like just the 3 tips I had for today. You know what I mean? Enda usikizie, and then I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy the DRZRE, and you already know what it is. Kama kawa, boom.